Okay, good morning there, ladies and gentlemen. I am being a little bit quieter today. My little brother is staying over, and I'm trying not to wake him up. But we're gonna go get right on into this. Still using my phone here to check the chat. I just need to get it to actually work. That'd be great. So we'll get started here in just a moment. Uno momento. Right. There we go, I've got the chat up, that's good. Okay, I don't have a lot of time today, due to the fact I have a workman coming over again shortly. So, we're going to get the turn done. I got it sent last night, but it's too late. The name of the turn is Don't Beat Me With a Jiggle Stick. He also sent me an email with a picture of all the submarines that attempted to go for his carriers. And he also said that there's not a terrain feature left in Cagayan. And that's a good thing, that's a good thing. So we do take pepper, that's good, so that's a source of oil. Ideally we'd take that intact. I don't know what he'll do with his carriers. I'm sending the submarines in a number of different directions to try and engage him. But I think we'll probably call it this turn, and I'm really going to have to assess like bringing them back. I don't want to be really tied up in all of his ASW, and I don't want to have those submarines out there where they're not actually doing something useful. So I think we'll see what we do, well, what we might be able to achieve this turn. Ooh, hello, that's a heavy cruiser, and that's a miss, that's no shock. Yeah, that's about right. We never get our luck, do we? That would have been a very nice thing to start with, but hey ho. If that had been a carrier, that'd have been even better. We'll see, I'm not even familiar with that one. It's a heavy cruiser. Northampton? Oh, overlay. Oops, 1 second. I forgot to turn it off. Hold on. Ooh, that's my bad. Sorry, I forgot to turn it off. Thanks, Avoken. Yeah, we had a submarine intercept a cruiser over here. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realise. Oh, we've only just begun here, so we're okay. I-5 got hit hard by a bomb from the ASW, PB-wise. So she might go down there, but we're going to try and get her back home. But yes, as I was saying, we'll probably have this turn to decide whether it's worthwhile keeping the submarines out there. Would have been nice to have hit that heavy cruiser, or even better carrier, but hey, that's fine. Yeah, I'm being quieter today because I've got my little brother staying over. I moved the microphone closer, but I've got my little brother staying over at the moment, so he's still asleep. So I'm being quieter. And I also have a workman coming back in about 10-20 minutes, so I'm gonna have to be quick. It's now or never. Okay, looking good there. We'll attack again soon enough. I want to have some actual additional forces there for that. It should be a relatively quiet turn. Yeah, I-5's not looking good. Free flooding events is not good. Oh good, we've actually arrived here. I did want to take this base. The reason being I don't want to have him have any sort of like toehold on New Guinea. We do have forces that actually might be arriving down to Buna either this turn or next turn. We should have a battle or two in China. Okay, moving into the daytime. I'm not expecting a lot today. Not expecting a lot of operations today. Well, a lot of activity. I-169. Okay, so we do detect ships out here. Okay. Heavy cruiser Northampton. Oh, I forgot to ask him about the destroyer escorts, actually. That's fine. Ooh, hello. So we've seen ships around Wake, we saw ships last turn. I wonder if it's moved out there. Still seeing the submarines around there. Seeing ships around here, actually. That's interesting. Oh, I wonder if that's where the cruisers went then. If those are the cruisers, that'd be great. I'd be very happy to find out if those are the cruisers. There's a fair amount of ships there, so it could very well be. Hopefully I sound about normal now with the microphone closer. Okay, I am beginning to bomb Hengyang, as we'll be crossing there shortly enough. Yeah, and I've elected to go ahead and hit his ground forces here. I think it's only a 1 core, so what I'm trying to do... Actually, I should have read the message there. I might be able to figure that out. Oh, so there's 2 cores here, 46 and 26, okay. I wanted to find out that information. I thought there was only 1 core here, but it's 2. But okay, that's not bad. Should still be able to manage that. We do have 3 divisions crossing. Sonoy's hitting the airfield. Our bombers raining over here. We will have bombers hitting the airfield at Kienko this time. It looks like these guys might be marching to the north there. 102. Attacking Moresby again. Hitting that runway. I can't imagine he has much supply. Maybe he's moving supply in here. Or flying it in, but I'm not too sure. I doubt it. I wonder if it'll attack us here. Oh no, that's a different spot. So he's trying to slow us down there. Those troops are moving, okay. We're going to shock attack them with the tank regiment again. Okay. I do wonder what his move to Wake. Yeah. She's likely going to go down. That's way too much flooding, I'd imagine. She got hit hard by the PPY. I mean, what we'll be doing eventually is having B5 and 2s, I think, take over ASW, or we'll find some sort of ship that's worthwhile. I don't know why the screen's going up and down. It's kind of odd. Probably because I'd like to tab down, but that's okay. Okay, sweeping over Kienko. Are we going to have those bombers hit Kienko? Looks like it might not happen due to the weather today. Maybe so. Oh no, good, good. At least we have some bombers. Ideally they can do some damage to the airfield. It's hitting the supply dump's not bad. Not as much as I would hope for, frankly. Looks like the weather's bad out there. There should have been about 30 or so bombers actually going out there. Okay. Well, we've got at least some damage. It won't mean anything, but if it slows it down, then at least that's something. Yeah, yeah, she goes down. That's a shame. She got hit really hard by a 400-pound bomb. That really hurt her. Shame. But this is why I'm conscious of the fact that we don't want to have our ASW strained there. Okay, so this is the post-battle Kienko. We're waiting here to actually regain our composure and our troops. I would have preferred to be able to hit the airfield a little bit harder, but that's okay. Oh, we should be attacking here as well, by the way. So we're seeing familiar numbers then. Yeah, he's got mainly 2 strong cores. Well, I say strong cores. 2 cores. These aren't the strongest cores. We know he has low supplies. You can see he's taking a fair amount of damage from the bombardment here. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we'll be attacking... I think we'll probably attack Kienko in the next few days again. Maybe attack soon as the disruption fatigue has worn off. We'll see. I'll have aviation support if we get it checked soon enough. Yeah, so 5 destroyed, 21 disabled, 2 and 1. So apparently he's down to 12 or 1, so that really did hurt him. But obviously that doesn't include all the disabled. Yeah, he's not been dealt a light hand then, I guess. Right, attacking over here. Could have been a shock attack, but I wanted to make sure we were going to get something. Ah, there we go. We can chase them down and then I'll just shock attack them. Oh, ops mode, wow. Should have just shock attack that, but didn't know what was there. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll shock attack that, destroy that unit then next turn. Well, in 2 turns. Technically 3 turns. Shock attack here with the 4th Division. That'll destroy those guys, hopefully. Hopefully rout them completely. They retreat. Henyang. So they should just march along the road here, which is fine. It looks like we might have this division heading out this way anyway then. Oh, some of them remain behind, so they're too well, yeah, they're too destroyed to move on. So that's fine. We can shock attack again here tomorrow. Only 5 disabled on our side. 838 there, yeah, he's low on supply. We had 2 pluses there, which is really good. Now they needed a larger advantage, but hey, I'll take it. Ah, here we go. We have the 104th here now, so I can recombine the 104th. And then we can start pushing on these cores over here. But they're starting to encounter additional pressure now. Oh, there we go. It's only 9 AV. That's pretty nice, and I should be able to take this, especially with this amount of bombardment helping us out too. So that's really nice. We'll take this base quickly enough. That's really good. I was expecting a larger unit, so that's actually quite pleasant of a surprise. That's a good thing. I might even be able to take that artillery there and have them support at Gagayan. That'd be nice. No losses inflicted, apparently. We have our shock attack over here. Hopefully that... I don't know. You'd think they'd surrender, but... Oh no, oh no. The 46th Indian Brigade surrenders. The 2nd King's Own Light Yorkshire Light Infantry surrenders there as well, I think. Yes, there's only one more then. That's excellent. So it's just the 13th there to destroy, but we'll destroy them next turn and then I can move on. That's good, that's good. That is the end of 2 units there at long last, so I'm happy about that. Apparently they had supply, which is impressive. We do have our bombardment. I do have bombers that are over here. I could be moved over to Java next turn. And then I'll just bomb the airfield, just continuously. Try and wear them away. Oh, how you doing there, Mexi? Yes, I think we're Bandawang. I might want to bring another division, perhaps, just to try and mitigate the losses, or... I don't know, it depends really, because in fairness we could have this as a continuous operation with bombers to train them. But it's probably probably better to end it at some point. I could probably take this, but I don't want to take too many losses, but then in fairness, after this battle's been fought, there's not many battles for them to fight, really. We'll decide. So we capture the base. And there we go. So, as said, relatively quiet turn. Expanding our fortifications across the Empire. There we are. Aye, not bad then. So we're making progress. I would have preferred to have had more damage at Kienko, but hey. So we are performing some upgrades on our ships too. Okay. So I do wonder if we have any location, well, any idea where these carriers might be. That'd be nice. Okay. So, because I do have a workman coming over shortly, I'm going to save it and open it up again. But we'll have to make it a quicker one. So we'll have a quick summary, we'll have a quick look across the Empire sort of thing. We'll probably call it about there. Thank you very much for pointing out that I had the overlay still up. I had forgotten that I did. So this is what happens because I'm used to having a second screen. I'd forgotten. Like at the moment I'm just using my mobile phone here just to like look at the chat. Okay, let's see what we see out this way. So, well those look to be... Okay. So he doesn't have intel on us here. We don't have intel on his carriers. Unless, I mean, this is unlikely to be a carrier. Yeah, his ASW is actually pretty decent around midway, which is not something I want to tango with. He's kept them pretty static, actually. I think he's angling for like a carrier battle. He's trying to draw me in fairness. But we'll have the submarines probably pulled out shortly enough. I don't want to have them out here longer than they need to be. Especially if they're taking ASW attacks, it's just going to make him better. Alright, we do see a submarine over here. It's good to know about. Ah, okay. So this is where his guys went. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good to know then. I mean, we could continue to chase them with submarines, and maybe we do that. And it's interesting that it's keeping them out here so long. Very interesting. I'll tell you what as well, if I can, I do want to go ahead and get something over here to develop Island again one day. But we'll expand slowly. But being able to actually have like a toehold here would be nice. But we'll see. So, we do have supply over here that's just arrived to Shortlands. What we're doing is we're reinforcing this area as well, by the way. So, yeah, that's heading back in here. So they'll arrive next turn. We do have Naval Guard moving in there too, additional supply. We do have Naval Guard and additional supply moving to Tulagi as well. So what we're doing in this area is essentially putting down Naval Guard units and actually creating like a more substantial presence. Having supply over here at Tulagi would be very nice. But the excellent thing is, Rakata Bay's been built up now. We're building up to a size 3 airbase. We do have a size 2 airbase that we need. The rest of the 2nd Air Division will be in here shortly enough, and we're looking pretty good then. And there we go. So we do have the first unit to arrive over here. They're unloading. And then there's additional units heading here too, so there's a Naval Guard, 43rd and 48th moving in there. And then a couple more moving in here. There's a couple more units arriving here now in the area. We're really ramping up in this area. The reason being, well, we are aware of where the enemy carriers are, more or less. Yeah, moving a lot of supply into this area. So I can take that. There we are. It may be wise to pull the actual Tory out here. How you doing there, Ice? Good to have you, my friend. We are a little bit exposed out there. Ah, fuck. Well, that's a shame. So we do have an SLF over here, but it's disabled, so that's not ideal. We do have Babo, and it looks like we secure all of the... Yep, looks like we secure all 20 of the oil there. That's nice. Is it 20,000 there? That's nice. That's a nice, cool 20,000 oil. That's quite nice. That's quite a bit of oil, actually. 20, 25. Nice. Not bad at all. Quite happy about that. We are running reconnaissance over here in these areas. Should have had some over here, but it looks like it didn't go ahead. Over here, just that unit there I need to take care of. He's still moving that unit there. It's taking a very long time. Expanding the port. That's something I must have forgotten about. Are you planning on doing a campaign? Oh, probably. I do like Victoria too. It's like one of those games that I'll just play a lot randomly. Right, let's see. I do have a koi over here. I might want to go for the... What do we have here in terms of aviation sports? Grand total of 8. And over here, we have 16. But I do have aircraft competing for that, so I'll have them moved here. I mean, it's only 1 hex out, so they can't get an easier trip. So I'll have them moved there. And they can start hitting the airfield then. I'm not sure what altitude I want to fly at, so we'll try 11k. I think he will have some AA, but I'm not too sure. I think the Dutch units likely do. I just don't want to be going up against something too terrible, but I guess we'll see. And we have our troops moving to the north over here. And they'll move into that base. Okay. The sub-chasers are heading home for upgrades, essentially. This is moving over here. Yeah, I could probably attack that. But we see another unit over here. Where the hell have all these units come from? That's what I want to know. Shock attack again. And we are not far now. I'm going to have to double check what the progress is. It's a secondary road, so in theory they'd make 15 miles. Which, yeah, I think we're just going to go into combat mode to be safe. No chance of them arriving anytime soon, but that's okay. But we'll have that artillery be able to push into China then. So 1 unit, 2 units, 1 unit. Yeah, he's trying to control this, but in fairness, it's not going to matter too much. I'm going to have the ability to control these roads afterwards. We do have our reinforcements finally cross over here. That's good. So they're making their way down now. Yeah. Okay. So what I'll do then is leave behind detachments to make sure we control the road, but that's looking good. I'll be able to get the 23rd Tank Regiment down there shortly enough as well. And we do have our division, well, 2/3 of a division. Yeah, it looks like he's trying to move over there. How are we looking then? So fatigue's still up there. Fatigue's going to take some time to recover. Disruption's way down, so that's okay. Yeah, just need to recover that fatigue. That shouldn't take too long. Maybe another turn or two. We'll be able to recover that, and then I'll probably launch another attack. We might be even able to launch an attack with some additional reinforcements, but we'll see. We'll see. So they are going to launch another shock attack. Yeah, we do have a 38th Division marching north now. I'm going to go ahead and reform the 104th Division here. Rebuild that unit. So that is a 462 Division 209. Add some tanks here to support. Mortars arrived too. I could probably take that, but I'm quite happy to wear them away for the time being. Yep, and they have arrived here. I may have them just yeah, I might have them just disband here in port and have that damage repaired while they are here. It's also a fairly safe place. Oh yeah, China's not far from being conquered entirely now. We're not far. Okay, they can sit tight over here to recover. Oh, I can't split them up yet because they're still unloading, but we'll have them split up and able to recover them. Okay, moving out here to encircle him. No, in fairness, we're not far from the end of China. 51st Division, yeah, 30 miles. 30 miles here. So we have one more turn in movement mode, which takes us to 45 in theory. Over here, they're going to be, yeah, so 2 turns. On the 6th of April, we'll move across and take Henyang. So I'll just keep bombing the actual ground troops there, try and disrupt them. Let's see. Yeah. Looks like I forgot to put them in a mode. Oh, they're moving. Oh, they're moving too. So it looks like they can remain here. And they can remain here then. There we are. We'll have that soon enough. That unit's moving across to here then to take control of that. Hex. Now then. Ichang's being built up quickly. You're nearly at size 3 now. Just waiting on the actual aviation support to arrive. Yeah, it'll take a little bit of time to get there. In a couple turns, though, we'll have Yichang functioning as our airfield in the north, really. Headquarters is not far from arriving, and then we'll go ahead and cross over to Yunnan. Is that fully encircled? Is only this hex here? If only I could split that up. I can go ahead. And it'll take a while, but I'm going to have them sent out here. How you doing there, Rochi? Shouldn't you be asleep, my man? Yeah, I'm just doing an early stream. And a short one. I do have a whirlwind coming shortly, so I've got to bear that in mind. I was no longer doing us a favour over here, which sucks. The 3rd Tank Regiment has arrived over here, so that's good. I can have the 3rd Tank Regiment head back home now. Which is going to take a while, no matter which way you're looking at it. I guess we'll have them head to Kienko. How you doing there, Feta? I'm not doing bad, my man. Not doing bad. Yeah, they've got 1380 miles. Well, maybe I have them head to... I think I'll have them head to Kashgar. About 500 miles. It's on secondary road, but I'll have them head out that way. I don't think there's any resistance there, but at least it's going to take half the time of sending infantry out that way. And at least if we do find a resistance, they'll be able to deal with it. I do have a division I'm sending north over here. The 14th Division is going to head to this base over here to build us up a operational base. That should be good. I do have 2 cruiser... Well, I do have 2 mine layers over here at Paramashirojima. I do wonder if it's worthwhile to lay additional mines, but I might just save them for a while, but we'll see. We are building up the port over here as well. I'm going to aim to get to a size 3 port, and then Paramashirojima is a protected port. It does make me worry though, because Paramashirojima might become a really nice jumping off point for him, but we'll see. It's not well protected. It does have some protection, at least in the fact there's some coral reefs over here. And it has to go through here, so I might want to lay some mines here perhaps, but I don't think they make a difference. The terrain's rough, so probably not the best. That's good to hear. It's been a while since I've watched you play. Oh, Rainbow Slash has taken that over for me. The reason is I just didn't have the time really with university for the most part. And if you don't mind, could someone in the chat give me a quick catch up? Oof. In this game, we are playing against Admiral Dadman, who is a very good player at sea. And a good player at land, he just doesn't choose to do the land thing, which is weird. But we're not far from conquering China. The thing with this game as well, there's no house rules as such. The only rules we really have is just you got to pay PP to take things out of China, and that's pretty much about it. But it's been a very interesting game so far. We have had some defeats. We've had quite a lot of defeats actually. At sea, we've had some nasty things, but on the land front, we've been doing pretty good. So it's kind of jarring. It's like a whiplash moment. But we conquered Burma very quickly. China's not far from falling. We're just making a decision. Well, I think I will go for the Soviets just because why not? Obviously, many reasons to not, but hey, we might as well try it. We'll see. We'll see. I like to stir people up. But we might go for India. Essentially, at the moment in time, we're entering into a phase of land consolidation. So what I'm doing is essentially going to finish off China, and then we'll see where we are, and then we can decide on what our campaign goals are going to be. We did have a lot of ruckus down in this area here. He cancelled Pearl Harbor on us, which was kind of fun, and then we've had a consistent series of defeats around Wake, which has not been great, to say the least. Okay, so the rest of the 6th Division should be unloaded over here. I do have that fuel being unloaded, and I think I will allow that fuel to be unloaded, so that'll take us up to a decent amount. We're at just shy of 30k supply there, so I won't have a supply unload. Kitabatai is just here. We've been kind of hoping for a battle with his carriers, but his carriers are in this area here. When he's kind of draw it, well, he's wanted to draw us into something. I think I'll just have the submarines engage these tigers over here. He's not moved, so I might as well take advantage of that. It looks like his carriers might be up over this end, but I'm not going to keep these subs around here forever. I'm going to try and have a go at these over here. I think this is where the slower BBs were, but we'll have a crack. And then I'll probably pull them back to the barn. Yeah, so looking pretty good there. I got my DMSs and my heavy cruisers. I do want to go ahead and bombard the living hell out of Darwin. I do want to get that done soon. But yeah, we're building on this area. They did well to detect them down here. They did very well. Yeah, I-15. She went down today, I believe. Just all that flooding. Yeah, we do have more devices being upgraded over here. Okay. So how is weight looking then? Oh, we do have... I wish it told us what ships were there. That'd be nice. He's likely unloading supply here. I do need to go ahead and get back in here to bombard that. But I don't know. It's a difficult one. It is a difficult one. I don't want to enter into a... I guess we kind of have, but I don't want to enter into a situation where we're just continuously funneling resources to it. But then in fairness, Kilgore doesn't have much of a use right now. It would be nice to go for the illusions. We might have to try and figure out how we want to do that. But it is harder now. Not impossible, but harder. But if he wants to maintain his carries in this area, that's okay. I'll take advantage of that for the time being and push on this area harder. We've seen that he did pull back his actual assets here, which is good. Now Gagayan. Yeah, they're going to head over there now. They can start capturing bases. Okay. So these Oscars, I do have about 12 Oscars in this area. What I'm going to go ahead and do is have them shipped down over here to Kopang. And the reason being just to have some fighter capacity. We do have Coco's Island where we've been running now for a fair while. 750. I would like to get some more aviation out here. I'll then build all of that. I guess I'll build the actual airbase. Or do I? It's an atoll, so it's actually really quite nice to have. I am not too sure. I could build an airbase there, but I'm probably going to be shooting myself in the foot. And I'm going to have to go now, so thank you for watching, guys. I shall see you in the future.